Tozani ugogo nomkhulu salwa sendoda lesigogo bathini bathi umavula kuvala emzini amadoda u-Auntie Usha, your number one locksmith and sisters journalist, reporting live in Ghana, Accra. Guys, this is one of the doctors here running a herbal clinic. Herbal clinics here, there are a majority of clinics across the country compared to your traditional, your normal clinics that we have in South Africa, where you go and get help. So this one, Boko Kununkulu, the reason why I'm reporting about it, it's because of it's something that I did in South Africa to start a African clinic back in 2021. It was not successful because of the COVID. The main thing that made it to fail, it was COVID. And secondly, not just COVID, I had to be hospitalized, went to COVID ICU for weeks. So that alone has dented a lot of the initiatives I had in when it comes to healing. So, looking around and seeing so much herbal clinic, there's a difference, guys. In South Africa, we have herbal stores whereby, people just sell imbiza, whatever. That's it. But these guys, their clinic, meaning you can find this guy in the clinic. That guy will find out what is wrong with you. Ukuthi you are complaining about cramps, but let's go back to find out what created those cramps. And they believe so much in detoxing. When I couldn't sleep at night, it was more on watching TV. And I've realized, there's a lot. Even the advertisement, it's more on herbal and everything. The government in this country, they make sure they give these guys a reasonable prices for them to be able to advertise on their TV, which is different in South Africa. In South Africa, even your community TV station is very expensive. Your community radio, they are very reasonable. However, TV has more impact in people because they can see you as a healer, and you maybe sometimes you can have an open line, a live, whereby people can call in and make questions, or people can be invited in the studio while recording and also ask questions regarding issue of the medicine that you have. So I'm very inspired, and definitely I'm coming back to South Africa to relaunch, to reopen a African clinic. However, it's gonna be in Joburg as a start. I'm very inspired by these guys, and you can tell ukuthi, how can these guys in such a high temperature environment, however they're flexible, they're doing their things, they're moving and everything. And my colleague Frank was telling me, no, don't worry, in 2 weeks time you will be used to temperatures this side, and everything, and will be one of us. And definitely I can say I'm leading there, and I don't have a problem with that because I'm here to learn. And these are one of the things that I've learned here, ukuthi zisabalele herbal clinics across the country, and people are getting help. Yes, I think one of one of them that I spoke to yesterday on the road, and he said the only thing that he puts on his medicine is preservatives. You cannot avoid to put preservatives in such things, guys, because of the temperature and the shelf spent, because there's a lot of them. So you need something that will be able to stay or on a shelf, obviously, for a reasonable time frame, not something that will stay on a shelf for years and years and years, because of it drops quality. I know for the fact that at GT Herbals Empangen, we do take stock out of shelf. Every after 3 months, we take a stock out of shelf. We put it down the drain, because of it's no longer healthy for consumption. Thokozani.